What's good, YouTube? It's Bapolito here, and today I'm doing a tier list for BrandRisk 5 promotions. First, we got Big X. I gotta give him MVP. Bro looked like he had some good boxing training. He was doing some combinations. He was dominating the whole fight. I gotta give him MVP. I feel like if he just worked on a little bit more combos and cardio, he could be a real threat in this scene, man. Glitzy. Mid. I feel like he had maybe one combination, max two throughout that entire fight. It was a hard watch, but he did get the win, so I gotta give him mid. Jeremy Smith, the low people king. I gotta give him pretty good. Bro was out there dominating his opponent. He dropped his opponent like 3 times. I don't know what he got in his gloves, but bro got some power. I would like to see him fight again. Braden Veroni, decent. He did not have a chin, but he had heart, and he did drop his opponent as well. So I think seeing him fight again could be good. I feel like he can knock out his opponent. He's got the knockout power, so I like to see him fight again. And he had more power than some of these other fighters, which is damn. You know what I'm saying? These little people they might be the new little Mighty Mouse, bro. Scars. I gotta go decent for Scars. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting like a straight zag, but he had heart, so I gotta give him decent. I feel like if he did a little bit more boxing training and stayed out the streets, he could be a better fighter. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Park, mid. I thought he was gonna come out here and be like, ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? But bro didn't look like he really knew much, or maybe he was like scared. He did win the fight, but I feel like he was fighting someone that was just looking at him the entire time. So it's like, bro. George Morocco's, I gotta go terrible. I feel like he threw a total of like 10 punches that fight, maybe 5, and they win the distance. So it's like, I thought he had the capabilities of showing out there and like showing his dominance, but bro, just stick to modeling. You feel like you look like Maluma already, so you might as well just model, bro. Amigo Chino, terrible. I gotta shout out Amigo Chino for having heart, but bro was swinging and he cannot hit anything. He was fighting a giraffe, man. Like, that's not a fight you want to take. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Amigo Chino for having the heart, bro. But dude, fight someone a little bit smaller, bro. They say size doesn't matter, but I think size mattered in that fight. Scam Likely, MVP. Bro was out there moving like he's training with Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the shoulder defense, dropping his opponent multiple times. I think a fight between Scam Likely and Big X would be a very good fight and very entertaining watch. Shout out Scam Likely. I think he could be a very good threat in this boxing influencer scene. Paulie, I gotta get pretty good. He reminds me of a skinny version of Anderson Gibb. He was doing his thing. He was dominating the fight. When he needed to steal the round to reassure his win, he would steal it. I just feel like maybe if he worked on his punching power a little bit more and less showboating and just, you feel me, getting straight to it, he could be a better fighter, and I would make him MVP. APAP, I gotta go decent. I feel like he respected his opponent too much. I feel like when he would hit his opponent, he would crack him sometimes, but I feel like he was kind of afraid, and I think he noticed that he was cracking him towards the end of the fight. I feel like if he stepped on the pedal more and showed more dominance, he could have maybe even won the fight. That's why I got to give him decent for being a little bit like, you know what I mean? Xavier the Pat, mid. Bro was out there playing American football with his opponent. He did get the win, so shout out him. He threw more punches than some of these fighters, but he was playing American football, bro. He was just straight charging his opponent. Dom the Troll, terrible. I don't know if bro was trolling this fight or what was going on, but he looked like he was like, chill. I think he wasn't expecting like somebody to charge at him like they're playing American football. I think that's what threw him off. You know what I'm saying? Ant, I gotta go pretty good. He looked like he knew how to throw his jabs and his combos, but he's fighting somebody that looks like my local food truck taco vendor, bro. I can't really respect it. You're fighting someone that's like 4'3" and you're 5'11", bro. But I do think he's got real potential, and I think a fight between him and Big X or him and Scam Likely would prove his shot. Oblivion, I gotta go MVP. Oblivion was looking like a young Ryan Garcia. He was moving his head. Boom, boom. Good combos, uppercuts, hooks. He was just catching his opponent with everything he possibly could, and he wasn't even getting cracked. So shout out Oblivion, shout out La Raza. I would like to see him fight Jack Doherty and dominate that kid. Trevi, I gotta go terrible. Bro talked a big game. Fight day comes around. He's swinging like he's playing baseball, bro. Like boom, 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 boom. Like didn't even hit Oblivion maybe once, but he talked so much, bro. I thought he was gonna come out here like Trevor from GTA 5. I thought he was gonna do his thing, bring some of that crackhead energy and overwhelm Oblivion with his pressure, but he didn't. Hey Caps, I gotta give Hey Caps mid. I'm pretty sure he threw like a couple punches, and he's doing this while Ramadan. Shout out all the Muslims and everybody doing Ramadan. But bro, I don't think taking a fight while you're fasting is the smartest thing, bro. I think you should take a fight when you're healthy and you're eating good, not when your body's gonna be kind of weak. That's why I also gotta give him mid, because he did look like he was getting beat up in there. E-Man, terrible. Honestly, bro, I was falling asleep during that fight. Just terrible. USA Saiyan, pretty good. He won the first round, in my opinion, while going against a GOAT. And when he was getting cracked, he was not backing down. He was not afraid to get cracked. He was all up in that. Shout out USA Saiyan. I feel like he could be a real good fighter if you give him some even more training. I'm really excited to see him in the ring again. Gabriel Silva, MVP. Bro is the only fighter to make his opponent bleed. That's all I'm gonna say. He does come from Anderson Silva specimen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you expect? But bro's out there really dominating. I know that BrandRisk, the next event's gonna be MMA. I would love to see Gabriel Silva in there and see him dominate somebody. I don't know if anybody's gonna take it, but that'll be fire. Bar Yeet, Uttaded. Terrible. My man saw Mikey and started like, oh, as soon as he got cracked. I was excited for this fight. I thought Par Yeet was gonna dominate. Like, this was a co-main event and Par Yeet was just running, bro. I like to see Par Yeet fight again and redeem himself, but hopefully someone that he's not afraid of, because if not, it's just gonna be a terrible fight. Shout out Par Yeet though. Chibu. MVP. My boy Chibu is fighting a giant and landing overhands on him. You know what I'm saying? Chibu got that heart of warrior. I like to see Chibu keep fighting. I know he lost, but he still had the heart. And he was catching Nikon with like a few overhands. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if Chibu worked on his cardio and got some real good proper boxing training, he could be like a real threat. Like really sleeping people out there, bro. Nikon. MVP. Nikon had a lot of pressure. Everybody's expecting him to win since he's training with Mayweather, and he's like 7 feet tall. He did it. He dominated the fight with his reach. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if Nikon will work on some power punches, there's no one that really could mess with him. Like, bro's 7 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just suck him off. Mikey. Decent. Mikey was dominating the entire fight. I feel like he was lacking some cardio and some boxing combinations, but I feel like if he fixed those things, he could maybe be pretty good. But yeah, YouTube, this is my BrandRisk Promotions 5 tier list. Let me know in the comments what you guys think and make sure to subscribe.